Hello everyone and welcome back to the next academy. I am Mani. I will be teaching your math. In the last class, I have already discussed about the nth term AP and I have solved the exercise 5.2. Today we will do something more, that is how to find out the sum of nth term AP. So let us start. Now in AP, if we are how to find out if large number of series will be given in AP. Okay, so we have to follow some rule here. So here the sum of nth term AP means arithmetic progression is defined by S sum is equal to n by 2 whole into 2n plus n minus 1 into b, where this n is the last term. Okay, a is the first term and b that is the common difference. Now this is the basic formula. Okay, we have to follow and we have to put the condition in this formula and we have to solve the problem accordingly. Okay, so let us discuss about this. Let us take an example to solve. Find out this sum. Okay, so let example 1 is given that here a is equal to 100, suppose, and b the common difference is 50, and we have to find out the sum of a, that is sum of 21. That is, we have to find out a is 21. Okay, a is 100, first term is 100, b is 50, common difference between the consecutive terms. A is the nth term, that means it's 100 up to 21 terms. We have to sum all. Okay, so how to do this? So let's see here. Now here S21. We have to find out the sum of 21 terms. S21 is equal to 21 by 2 into A is given 2 into 100 plus here A is 21. Okay, so 21 minus 1 into D is 50. Now we have to simply solve this problem. Okay, that is 21 by 2. So after solving this, we are going to get 1200. Okay, now this is 600. So the final answer is 12600. Okay. Now see how easy it is. Okay. So accordingly, this condition, whatever you are given, you have to solve accordingly. Okay. So now let us do another example. Okay. Next example is example 2. Today's class I'm just going to solve some example, not your exercise 5.3. Okay, in the next class I will solve all the problem of exercise 5.3. So here is given the question is given if the first term a is 10. Okay, if the first term a is 10 and the sum of 14th term is equal to 14th term of AP is what? Is 1050. Okay, then we have to find out what is the common difference. We have to find out what is the common difference. Simple solution is the first term a is given the 14th term, addition of or sum of all 14 terms is given. That means S 14 is given, that is 1050. What is the formula of this? That is n by 2 whole into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Fine. So now here a is here 14. 14 by 2 into 2 is a is also given because a is staying here, and this is 14 minus 1 into d. Got it? Now after solving 91, that means after solving 91d is equal to 910. Okay. So d is equal to 910 by 91, that is equal to 10. Okay, I have omitted the two steps. It is a general solution and you can solve it at your home. Okay, very easy. Multiplication and subtraction. Okay, so now in this way we can solve this type of problem. Now this is example 3. Okay, example 3 says that how many terms of AP. The AP term is given, the AP sequence is given 24, 21, 18 must be taken so that their sum will be 78. That means we have to find out the n number of terms present in a sequence, and their sum will be 78. Okay, so here 8, 24, the first term A, 8, 24. Now difference D is equal to 21 minus 24 is equal to 18 minus 21, that is equal to minus 3 here. Okay. Now here given Asn is equal to 78. What do we have to find out? We have to find out n. Okay. Now let us put the value in the formula here. That is n by 2 whole into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now put all the values here. Okay. Now 78 is equal to n by 2. 2 into a is here 24. Okay. Plus n minus 1 into d is minus 3. Now after solving, I am just here I am removing and here I am solving. After this, what you are getting? Okay. So now this 78 after this, that is equal to n by 2, that is 48 plus 10 minus 10 plus g. Okay. So now after solving we got 3n square minus 51n plus 156 is equal to 0. Now you can factorize it. You can factorize it how you will be getting. That is, now let us take 3 common. Okay. After taking 3 common, we will get n square minus this is 17n plus 56 is equal to 0. Okay. Plus 56 is equal to 0. Now after factorization, I got n minus 4 whole into n minus 30 is equal to 0. You know how to factorize. If you don't know, then I will explain in the coming class. Okay. So here n minus 4 is equal to 0 or n minus 30 is also equal to 0. If the product is equal to 0, either this is equal to 0 or n minus 13 is equal to 0. That means n is equal to 4 and n is equal to 30. So here we got the value. After addition of 4 number of terms, we will get 78. Similarly, if we take another numbers after 30 numbers of terms, we will get the sum of 30 number of terms is equal to 78. So in both the cases, this n is equal to 4 and n is equal to 13 is acceptable. Okay. Again I am repeating. We have given A We have given a series. Also, we can find out the t value. And question is given, what is the term? What is the n value of n where the total sum will be 78? Now we know if a is given, d is given, and s of n. That means we don't know what is the value of n is given. Then simply put the formula. And from that formula, after solving, I got this. Then I got a quadratic equation. Then I factorize it. After factorization, I got two values of n, and these two values of n are also valid. Okay. Now let us solve another problem. Now this is something, it's some different kind of problem we are going to solve here. That is example 4. We have to find out the sum of first 1000 positive integers. Okay, find out. Question is find out the sum of first 1000 positive integers. Okay, this type of questions not only important for your examination. This particular questions also we are having in that means interview. If you after graduation, if you face some interview, government interview, whether for railway or any government interview, you will face this type of problem. Okay. So here, the sum of 1000 is given starting from 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to 2 plus 1000. The consecutive number. Okay. So this type of natural positive integer, how to find out the total sum? That is s of n, the formula is n by 2 whole into a plus n. Here n is a number of terms, that means thousands we are getting. Okay. Here n is equal to last integer or last number. Okay. So what is the sum of S10 here? S1000 here. Now the sum of S1000 is equal to 1000 by 2 A, that is first number is A here 1, that is 1 plus 1000. Okay, that is 500 into 101. Okay, 1001, that is 500,500. This is the answer. If you go on adding 1 plus 2 plus 3 and you go on up to adding up to 1000, the final answer, whenever you add after adding 1000, you will get that is 5 lakhs 500. Okay. Now let us solve another problem. Okay. Question number or example 5. The final sum find the sum of first 24 terms of the list of the numbers whose nth term is given by an is equal to 3 plus 2n. We don't know what is the sequence, what is the last number of the sequence, but we have been asked to find out the sum of starting from 1 to 24 terms. The sum of starting from 1 to 24 we have to find out. So now here in between n, it is a given. The term is given an is equal to 3 plus 2n. Okay. Now we have to find out what is the first number. So if n is equal to 1, that will be obviously the first number. So in place of n we have to put 1. Okay. So a1 is equal to 3 plus 2 into 1. That is 5. Now first number is 5. Okay. For second number we will put n is equal to 2. That is a2 is equal to 3 plus 2 into 2. That is 7. Then for third term a3 will be similarly 3 plus 3 into 3. That is sorry 2 into 3. That is 9. The sequence we are getting, the FP series we are getting 5, 7, 9 and so on. 5, 7, 9 and so on. So here 5 is the first term. So here A is 5. What is the common difference? D is equal to 2. Common difference is equal to 2. Okay, now we will find S24. S24 you know, that is n is equal to 24 here. Now let us solve here. Now we know S24 is equal to n by 2, that is 24 by 2. 4 into 2 into A is 5. Okay, now plus n is 24, 24 minus 1 into D is 2. Now after solving this, I got S24 is equal to 672. Now you know how to solve this. Okay, so 2 into 5 that is 10. 24 minus 1, 23 into 2. 23 into 2, 56. Then
46.
Sorry, 23 into 2 that is 46. That means that is 2 10 plus 46 that is 56. 56 into 12 that is equal to 672. Okay. Now this is the answer. I hope this example I have solved you understand this. Okay. And if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share to your friend, and also please don't forget to subscribe. And please follow my next video, which is in which I will solve this exercise 5.3 total. Okay, and stay with us. Thank you.